I do apologise, the weather isn't really agreeing with me today. Well, normally it does, but it's quite heavy today, so... And the next 26 is 15 minutes, so... If it's... I'm not waiting 15 minutes. There is no way I'm going to be waiting 15 minutes in this. No chance. So, you know what? Change of plan. I'm just going to get on the 8. Oh, it's fine. Absolutely great. Literally, it's just come off a diversion and it's going back on diversion again. What a route. And there is a National Express coming through. I think it's turning right, so we're not going to get a good shot of that. Let's have a quick run, but no point. That's what Victoria is for National Express spotting. I don't know if there's a direct service to Marble Arch though, that's all I'll say. There it is. Not the best shot, but oh well. Well, unfortunately, got in this 87, trying to get to Aldwych. And it's just broken down, so... Yeah, absolutely great. Actually, I could get this 156 and get the 88 instead, so just get that. Oh, it's packed as well. Another 87 miles, and it's getting late because I left late this morning because well, something my dad is something this morning, so yeah, it's all personal, so you're not getting any of the reasons, but yeah, and yeah, we're off to Aldwych, and then we're going to go Waterloo, and then on the green back to Surbiton, and then home. Looks like someone's made a mistake. very busy. It took me absolutely forever to get here, I'll tell you. Alright? Now. But yeah. And no, I'm not just going to walk across like most people do, because I'm more sensible than everyone else. 88's been down here this morning. I missed all the demonstrations. I'm quite lucky, I guess. 59, I haven't been on that one for a while. Up there. But no, leave it. I'm not that interested in the 59. We've got 172. And then there's a one behind. I don't know what's running on the 68, so I'll have a look in a second. Then I'll decide what bus I want to get on. Just in case there's a electric doing the 68 or electroliner. Then that would be a smart idea to do. Because there has been a few times electroliner's managed to get on the 80... No, not 87. 68. I hate those e-bikes. Should make it illegal to ride an e-bike, I think. Nothing gets out of my eye, I tell you. Could have taken that to Stratton, but I ain't going to Stratton. You know, I don't like Stratton. I'll just be honest. There's C10. These cyclists honestly annoy me. They really do. Always the cycling. I personally think all cyclists should be registered vehicles on the road. And then I accidentally clicked a YouTube video that popped up on screen, so that was very smart of me. And then up there we've got a dusty 68 with a Boris bus. But I ain't got enough time for this, so I will see you at Surbiton. Yeah, no chance I'm getting the K1. Oh, just that up there. Right, that's my bus then. I think I know what that is. I think that's a 406 or a 418. 418. Right, we're getting on this then. Oh, the front seat's available as well. Lucky. Oh, someone got left on the bus. Well, I'm gonna wait for the next 131. And then shoot off. I thought that was a 65 at first, but no, it's a 85. Now we've got a 71. Yeah, 71s and that not going through Guildhall right now, so yeah. That is literally the second K3 in under 10 minutes at Guildhall to Surbiton. Now, according to the TfL Go app, there's currently delays going on in Brooks, well, somewhere up there. Oh, someone's mucking around a bus alarm. Always get those drivers. They're the fun ones. Got that 57 up there getting jam-packed. And then we've got a 465. Yeah. Very smart, wasn't it, driving like that? But yeah, that's your welcome present to being in Kingston. That was a joke, actually. Don't be serious. I'm not being serious. And we've got a 65 on the approach, which is going to Kingston, which is literally terminating here now. That's if they don't terminate at Kingston Hall Road, of course. But, oh, is that a 131 up there? 65 as well. Look, if one don't show up before past, then I'm gonna have to give this up. But yeah, because obviously now it's getting darker early, so yeah. Ah, there's a 131. Or am I jinxing myself? It's got yellow handrails, so I think it is a 131. Purple light, yeah, it might be 131. I don't know, because obviously the 131s are not tracking at the minute because of the TfL cyber attack. So I'm at the minute I'm just guessing. That is not a transferred one, unfortunately. Mirrorless. There we go, 131 at last. As soon as that goes, I'm off. Oh, it was a bus alarm, but it's a dog. Welcome to Kingston. There's a 281 up there. Okay, you know what? Change of plan. I'm going to wait for that to come out. That BZL honestly keeps following me around. Always get the curious one. It's alright. I like the curious people. Makes it more interesting, to be honest. I know a lot of people probably, like bus spotters, will probably moan about it, but the bus spotters that like to moan about people getting curious, come on, it's nice to get the attention sometimes. If they're only curious about the camera, it's not really a problem. You know? Just tell them about the hobby, innit? As soon as that BZL goes, I'm on the hunt for an SL7. Love Kingston, I'll tell ya. Oh, hello, black cab. Where's that BZL? Ah, it's still serving, so we've got to wait for that. I'm not racing him today. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was clever, wasn't it? There's a bus there. If you cannot see, and you get someone to try and cycle in front of the bus. That's very clever, isn't it? I don't know what that is in the other direction. I think it's 281. No, it's 65. I don't know what it is behind it. I'm going to wait for it. 65. Right, now we've got an empty street, so this is the perfect time to get out of it. And already we've got an SL7 coming. Oh, lovely, the lights have turned on. Normally I should be home for 6:30, but I'm not going to rush today because obviously I started my day out late, so... And there's the 281 I raced, apparently. Well, made an unplanned race with. So that was great. Love the SL7. I might be a driver on that route one day, maybe. Depends, but yeah. I know I will be the good driver, of course. Serve on a diversion like most TfL buses should be doing. I don't actually know if it's actually different to Superloop, but I'm not... If I do get a job on Superloop, I'm definitely not taking the chance, is all I'll say. Oh, we're a 111's here already. For God's sake. You know what? I'm leaving it. I'm going to take my time. You know. I mean, I did see my SL7, but I want to see the others as well. So, because they're just as important as, you know, the one. I swear people don't look properly, do they? Oh, you're lucky. Lucky chaps. Try not to walk in front of the bus. We've got another SL7 coming through. To Croydon, of course. Oh god, it's packed on there. But there's empty seats upstairs, so I don't know why everyone's got to go downstairs. It's ridiculous. But there you go, typical Brits. Typical Londoners, unfortunately. Ah, my bus is here. I would have waited for the next one to... Well, I mean, I could wait for the 216. So I'll just... Yeah, just leave it. I'll get the 216. Just as then I can spot the SL7 towards Heathrow. Because otherwise it's boring. This video would be very boring otherwise. Right, well, unfortunately my 216 has arrived. So, looks like I'm going to have to end it here for today. But anyway, well, end it here for today anyway. Oh, SL7's going. So that's alright then. And I will see you tomorrow morning at Guildhall Rose Theatre. Very early as well, it was planned. But yeah, enjoy. We're not getting that one. We're gonna get the 281 today. Just this once. It feels so weird, like, getting the bus here. Because obviously... Yeah, that one's pulling in. Straight away. Because normally I get it from Eden Street because of the diversion at the minute, because of the crane operation on Brook Street, I'm getting it from here instead, because typically it's going to be the same buses anyway, so. And then I know I can't end up with a failure of a driver of Tolworth, although the majority of them are alright. I don't want that one. Oh, he's terminating, that's why. Oh, he's naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Someone done the bell and he didn't bother stopping. Naughty. Naughty, naughty. This one's done it properly though. But yeah, that's BCE 47059. Wonder if that will be coming to Brooklands on the Transport Fest. I'm not showing up to that one though, I'll be honest. After what happened last time I went to a bus event, yeah, no chance. I think I'll be waiting till next year, thanks. I think I've just had a thought. I had a feeling that 406 was actually going to stop, but then he didn't. So I have a feeling that guy pressed the bell last minute. Ah, there's my bus there. Still electric. Oh, so you're not going to stop. Well done, you idiot. Well, I guess this guy's not scared, I guess. Yeah, well, of course this one does it properly. I swear I've seen this guy before, from TikTok or something. So we're going to get on that SL2 there, and we're going to see if they stop on a diversion. Although I doubt they would, but... because there's a minor diversion in the barking area, so that will interest the life out of me. leave my bus up there. But what's the point of overtaking the bus to turn? Got a toot bus coming in. Could have got on this Hyde Park corner, but what's the point? Because obviously you've got to buy a ticket and I don't have a city sightseeing ticket, so works out just as a silly idea. I've only got a zip card, that's it. You know, we've got a C10. And I'm here waiting for a 148. And yes, I will be recording it coming in because I know what these bus drivers are like. Because they always serve when the camera's out. Got Plaxton President up there. I have a bad feeling he's going to stop and serve.
No, I don't want to see it. Yeah, I'm going to see you.
I bet he is. Well, I would love to jump on it, but see what it says on the front. So I can't question that. Oh, it goes to Marble Arts. I ain't got enough money for it, unfortunately. Well, I've got enough money, I just don't want to waste it on a silly sightseeing tour when I can get on an open top bus event, although I'm not going to a bus event for a while, till last day. What's that up there? 88. There's an 88 coming in and a C10 behind. I could see if he's going to Hyde Park corner. I'll ask. Nope. So it's not the bus I want. But it's always best to ask, isn't it? I'm just pretending that guy's not there. All these tour buses, they want to pull in. Oh, Probably someone done the bell last minute for that 26. Could have stuck behind, but I suppose sometimes they don't see the bus stops in the distance, can they? So, I mean, to be fair, they are on diversion. They don't, and then some drivers are unfamiliar with the area, so it's kind of fair they didn't see the bus stop. You know, with that like 281 this morning, you know, that bus stop is placed absolutely stupidly, like Guildhall, because it is quite difficult for drivers to see if someone's hailing them down or something. But yeah, they always seem to want to stop when the camera's on. I don't know why. But as soon as my camera's off, they just do what they want. You know? I was surprised that 281 even didn't bother stopping this morning. But there you go. Typical TFL. Someone's brave, I guess. Maybe he didn't know that. Maybe he didn't read the big red book properly, but you get that with quite a lot of drivers. But then obviously the ones that do it for the camera but don't do it anywhere else, they're the ones I have a problem with. They're the ones that do it deliberately. I mean, okay, fair enough, it's easy to forget, but you definitely can't forget it here because it literally says buses on diversion, stop here. So yeah, it's quite obvious. At this rate, I might as well wait for a toot bus, because that 148 is taking forever to come. But yeah, when I checked on online, it said it was going to come this way, so whatever's taking it so long is ridiculous. Good old 3. Remember the days when it used to go to Whitehall? God. That was actually the first ever OMSI 2. Like, that was the top route in the old days of the South London project. Back a long time ago. Way before Add-on London came out back in 2017. You know, I did, I have played OMSI 2 before, but on the computer I haven't a minute, and every time I've tried to use it, it's been quite hard to play. Well, it's not been difficult to play, but it's been, it just wouldn't work properly. I think because, I mean, to be honest, it was because my dad had a crap laptop, and then I had a iMac. Well, I have an iMac, so it wouldn't really work very well. And then I realised, well, basically what I've learned is it doesn't work very well on an iMac, but this 148 is taking forever to come. I give up at this point. It's taking forever. And as far as I'm aware, London, it should be every 5 minutes, but oh well, it's a Sunday, isn't it? So of course it's going to go wrong. You know, if you wait for a diverted one, you could get more destinations than just Victoria. Yeah? Especially if you're waiting for a 148. Because obviously a 148 goes up to Hyde Park Corner, White City, mad lot of places. But well, it turns out they only do day tickets on Stagecoach, but doesn't mean there may be a difference on Toot Bus. So for Toot Bus shave up, I'll give that one a go and see if they can do singles, but obviously I'm not waiting any longer and I've given up hope. There is a C10 coming in a few minutes, but it's not really the bus I really want, to be honest. But there you go. There's a free going to Crystal Palace. Honestly, this has just really annoyed me today. Well, the 148 at least. Always the 148 that lets me down, you know. But yeah, apparently Stagecoach don't do singles, so that is absolutely perfect for a bus service anyway. I suppose maybe it's because it's a tour bus in it, so maybe that's why. But I'm not gonna let myself down yet. We'll see if Toot Bus, if it comes before the C10, I'll have a look and I'll ask Toot Bus if they do singles. I doubt they will, but you can't say without asking, can you? You know, you can't assume without asking, can you? That's the saying. And there's the bus there, the C10. Because I've lost hope of waiting for a 148. Because yet the diversion said to go on Lambeth Bridge, but not even the 26th is coming now. So looks like this is our only option. Well, my only option left. So that was the worst mistake I've made today, to be honest. But I know my luck is, well, bus is just going to randomly pop up and I'll be like annoyed at myself. So yeah, welcome to central London. And then they just took everyone off.
I think they'll be open again soon.
They literally just kick everyone off. All because the bus was running a little late. Like, what was the point of terminating at a Victoria Coach Station? Like, Victoria Station is like 2 minutes up the road. I'm sure they can hold it, can't they? The problem is, in London, it is full of tourists who do not know where they're going, who haven't got a clue what they're doing. And all of a sudden to be kicked off a bus like that. Now, I'm not trying to be offensive at all. I'm using tourists as an example. You're in a city which has a lot of tourists, yeah. And so they just kick everyone off a bus, all because it's running up 5 minutes late or something. It's stupid. I think TfL, because I know up in Eastbourne, I heard stuff like, if you start the route, you've got to finish it. That's what some company policies are, and I think TfL should be the same way. And that's how it should be. Once you start a route, you've got to finish it. But then the drivers can't obviously do anything about it. I'm not saying it's the driver's fault, of course, because obviously if they do carry on until the end, they get in trouble because it would be disobeying management. But they're lucky I am a quick walker. But what if I was an old person with a walking stick who can't walk far, and then just to be chucked off like that, you know? If you can divert around like affected areas, you should. That's how I personally think about it. Because obviously it needs disruption, but obviously TfL don't care. But unfortunately, that's how it works. Unfortunately, I think all buses shouldn't be allowed to curtail. Because obviously, well, unless there's like road closures, then different story. But National Express, I've already had enough disruption waiting for a 148 that never showed up. And the fact is that TfL's just done that. Just last second, got into a bus stop, bus terminates. Now that's on TfL for that one, but still it is ridiculous. I do want to hear your opinions, and then I can explain in like comments and that, because especially Central is the worst for it. Like, yeah, but honestly, Central London is just mad. I kind of wish I did get on a Tube bus now. I'll be honest, I think I should have just waited for the free, because it took so long getting round. Such a slow route. I definitely will not be doing the C10 from Millbank again after the experience I've just had. But yeah, if you ever go to Victoria from Millbank, always get the free, or if the 26 is on diversion, get the 26 or 148, or just get whatever comes first out of those three, if you're going to Victoria, of course. Although 26 would potentially be the best one, because obviously 26 is a diverted route when it comes to Millbank, which means it would be the quickest. Oh, my bus is there, so I might need to start running in a second. It's the number 2 as well. It's time to go to Marble Arch. Hang on a second. Shouldn't that be terminating at Hyde Park Corner? Not here. This app is confusing the life out of me. It said that because it said online that the 137 was meant to terminate at Hyde Park Corner, so. You know what, let's go Baker Street, because why not? Or should we get 74? I don't know if the 74 is running, so I'm going to wait for a 74 just for the joke. Although I think it takes longer, but who cares? Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll jump on that. Oh yes, let's go. I'm thinking of jumping on one soon, in a couple weeks' time. If you're thinking I'm going to Burnley, no chance. No chance to Burnley. 390 here. As far as Stansted Airport, basically, is what I'm talking about. Or I'll do a test trip from Gatwick. You know? So I can have a ride on the M25. You know? I've wanted to do a motorway trip for quite a while, to be honest. There goes a 390. There's an outside. Oh, hello there. There's my 74. Depending what it has on the front, it looks like it's got Baker Street, so we're getting on this then. Ooh, an interesting electric behind. Not really, don't like electrics. Oh no. It's full. Yeah, 74 curtailed, so it's going to get chaotic even more now. I just don't get this anymore, because TfL just want to make people's lives hell, you know? You better start allowing Oyster on here. Big bus tours and all these tour bus companies, and there's a 30 right there, so that's where I quickly get to the bus company. But it's got one of these on. Then cool. Or I'll just wait for the 274. I think I'll just get on the 94 coming now. I'm going to Piccadilly, so get out of here quickly. Honestly, Central is such a wind-up city. Oh, still got the old mirrors. You know, quite a few of them got no mirrors now. Yep. Idiot. Idiot. Absolute idiot. Dumb guy, I tell you. Normally Cricklewood are actually good at stopping, but yeah, it's quite odd, to be honest, to not see a Cricklewood bus wanting, well, deciding to skip off, going that way. So yeah, looks like we're gonna get the 453 instead. There should be another bus up there. Don't know what number it is though. Out of service. And there's no 453. So, looks like we'll wait here for a bit longer then. You know? Got 38 up there. You know. Oh, and I also saw a poster saying that all buses will stop on the diversion as well. So technically they're also breaching management. So, yeah. Should have mentioned that actually. Alright there, taxi. I don't want a taxi, thanks. You mean Torcadero Haymarket? How have you pronounced the first bit instead of Gerrard Street, Chinatown? I don't know how to pronounce the first bit, so excuse my pronouncing. Here's the 94, same one as earlier. Look, the way these Boris buses look now are disgusting. Oh yes, perfect. I am not waiting any longer. I think he's distracted by a duty card or something. N13 113. Ayatong coming past. Megabus. I'd love to get on a megabus, to be honest. Yeah. That was a nice journey, I'll be honest. Loved it. Right, better hurry up because my Bakerloo line's coming in a few minutes. Don't worry, it's just the bus ramp. That's my 118, what, 188 there, sorry. And there's a 176. Using an Evo settee. Oh, and the best seats are free as well. Naughty, naughty. Oh, he's realised. He's realised his mistake. Not all bad, are they? Full well, at least. 4 and 8. Although I personally believe that someone's just hit the bell by accident. Just point to the blind so I could tell him. It's wrong. so funny just seeing the 371. Oh, there's a K3. Going to be a few weeks left because Brook Street opens in about 2 weeks time, so yeah. What the flip? Some good news here. K2 is now back to normal. Well, partly back to normal. It's not completely back to normal, but it's still partly back to normal because of well, it's going back to Hook now, not Chessington. Oh, I guess no one wanted the K2 for once. I'll be honest, I think like the friendliest drivers in this area are particularly the K2 and the K3. I'll tell you, Kingston is the nicest of London, I'll tell you. Kingston's like one of my favourite places. And I'll be honest, Kingston's literally almost the only area in London that's actually a nice area. There's obviously places like Walthamstow and that, little ghettos and that, Croydon and that. But at least Kingston, you get a bit of decency and more to be nice areas, I'll be honest. You do get some nice areas up in like Merton and that, but I mean it's more to do with like southwest end of London. Like that's the sort of like nicest area, like Richmond, Twickenham, that lot. With the worst being places like East London and Newham and oh yeah, not very nice. Oh, that's a great overtake, eh? Did someone even ding the bell though, is the question. Probably not, but... Oh yeah! That might be an naughty driver then. And then there's 65 up there as well. K1. Oh, it's so weird seeing the 65 down here as well. But I will be honest, where they put the bus stand for the 65 is an absolute joke. Because they put it in the most inconvenient place possible. Oh, you want to get the K1? I mean, if you get her into Surbiton, I'd wait for a diverted one because that will be the quicker one. Because the K1, that takes so dead long to Surbiton. Just to get Surbiton. 465 as well. That is definitely going to be stopping. You always get someone wanting to get off the 465 here. 71 as well. I did think at first it was actually diverted, but it never was. Well, no one's going to be wanting this 71 for a fact. Well, I mean, there's no one there, so typical. Oh, it's so weird though, looking at the 465 like this. let's just get out of the way of this car. Yep, definitely good driver. Always told that has the nice drivers. I don't understand why. Although I have only had about like minor incidents like here, and then one at Surbiton, like only once it's happened. Never happened a second time. This is a pedestrianised area, mate, so actually, I think I recognise that guy because I think I've had that guy the other day. Oh, he's forgot to log in the iBus. If it was a 131, then I'd understand why, because obviously at the minute 131, most of them can't log into the iBus because of the recent cyber attack. And obviously the new contract, you can't see them. For some reason this ambulance thought I was a blue light spotter. Right, I will say that's the end of it today, and I will see you next week back at this location on a Friday evening. I know I said see you next Friday, but an SL7's here, so I've got to photograph the SL7, of course. You can't go without the SL7, can you? What's the name of the bus alarm? Is that you? I'm going to wait for that to go out as well. Right, that'll be the end of today. Well, this weekend. And I will see you for an extra special one next Friday. So basically, Guildhall Rose Theatre. Basically, I'll get a picture of this 461 quickly. And I will see you next Friday, of course, as promised.